Dude, stop singing! We don't have time for all this. I'm Dino and here's one unique tip for every Hollow Knight Silksong boss. Be careful of the bells that spawn in his second phase. You can also hit them out of the way. As for the other attacks, just don't jump or stand in his way and you'll be good. He always hunches down for attacking, so you can jump and use a Silk Spear each time. In its second phase, you can ride these airstreams up and break this explodey rock in the middle, which instantly ends the fight. Every time they shoot a drill, they always go directly downwards, so you can stay near and get a few easy hits in. Also, tools like Polypouch don't work very well, since when they leave the screen, they don't take poison damage. You can pogo her most of the time, but try to force her to the edge of the arenas. So if she staggers, she'll fall in the lava that deals 40 damage compared to the needle that deals a measly 5 damage at level 1. The last judge just makes his attacks look complicated, when in reality, dodging them is sometimes as simple as moving slightly left or right. If you're finding it hard to punish his moves, then just know that you can always safely attack him every time he jumps. Try to lure him to the wall, so whenever he does the curved claws attack in his second phase, the wall eats it. At this point, if you haven't been using any tools or skills, then you should start using them, because some of the upcoming bosses are gonna be brutal without them. Use Threadstorm whenever you can. The longer this fight goes on, the harder it gets, as the number of bugs just keep on increasing. You can also use a piercing tool or Silk Spear to clear all the mobs and just focus on the boss. Use the dash attacks with the Hunter's Crest. That's it. That's all you need. Just try it once. Use Polypouch. You can find it in Shellwood after completing a wish. Poison tools are gonna make this fight significantly easier. Also, try to bait him into attacking his own mobs if you can. And if you're fighting the second Beastfly in far fields, maybe try using the Beast Crest pogos. Break the vines as soon as they show up. Whenever she spawns the vines, you'll always have enough time to break at least one of them. She can also attack her own mobs, so if you're struggling with them, then just try to lure them into her slashes. But other than that, this boss only has 2 moves, so you don't have to worry too much. This is a super slow boss. You get attack windows right after he attacks. Just stay patient and don't get too greedy. You can chomp down phase 1 using a combo of dash attacks, regular slashes and Silk Spears. Save your tools for the final phase, and when she transitions after the fake defeat, just spam any ranged tools you have. 3 full pins, curved claws, straight pins, anything works. Just kill the little flies first, then focus on the boss. The arena is extremely small, so if you let the flies live, they'll hit you constantly. The boss itself is easy enough, so just focus on it later. The dancers have separate health bars, so focus on attacking any one of them instead of attacking randomly. Fairly easy to dodge their attacks, just don't stand too close when they do the downward slash. Please use Wreath of Purity. If you haven't gotten this beautiful tool yet, then do it now. As for the skill, Threadstorm knocks him back on every hit that connects, so it's pretty safe to use. Use whichever crest pogo you like. This is just a cool gimmick boss, so it shouldn't be a problem. The Reaper's Crest was made for this fight. The dash attack is perfect at dealing damage, but more importantly, it lifts the player higher than the other dash attacks, which then helps in dodging the horizontal needles. Double jump is a huge help here, so I recommend getting it first. You have to use Magma Bell here. You can literally just damage tank the first guy and melt him with Wanderer's Crest or something similar. Cross Stitch, Silk Spear, Threadstorm, everything works great. You can easily push him into spikes by just spamming a few attacks. His attacks are very easy to read and dodge, so I don't think you need any tips here. Ever since my first encounter with this boss, I've been using a single strat against her. Sawtooth Circlet and double jump spam. Also add some well-timed Wanderer's Crest pogos, and this becomes one of the easiest fights in the entire game. Ah yes, Groal The Great, the bane of my existence. Except, it isn't as hard as people make him out to be. You can just stick close to him when he does the spit attack. In all other cases, you can stay away or dip in the muck pool. There's a fun interaction in this arena with the Volt Vessels. Using them electrifies the pool as well, which isn't very useful, but it looks very cool. Whenever she does the jump attack, you need to get under her. She'll dash down at an angle and you can easily get 2 or 3 hits in, or even better use a Threadstorm. Also, Injector Band is a godsend for bosses like Lace, so take advantage of that. Many people never realize that you can parry the drills that he shoots. So either use a fast attacking Crust or time your attacks during that specific move. If your timings are good, then using cross stitch is also a great idea. Conch cutters work really well in this fight due to the tiny size of the arena. Fun fact, you can also pogo the giant X that she makes. So I just like to pogo her as long as I can. Cross stitch is good for this one as well. You can hit the rings that she throws. Yeah, if you just time it right, you can hit them and disable their hitbox. You'll find very few punish windows in this fight, so using tacks and Conchflies is a pretty good idea. Just don't get greedy in this fight and focus on dodging more than anything else. This fight shows you the full worth of the tacks. While they work well on other bosses and enemies, they are easily the best damage source for the Unravelled. Now, I hate this shitty boss like everyone watching, so here's the easiest way to kill him. When he spawns, jump over him and stick to his side of the wall. Let him attack, and when he dashes, you can dash after him to get some hits in. It's slow, but at least you don't have to fight him again. You can hit the party balls away when they spawn. It's hard to do because of their trajectory, but it's still good to keep that in mind. Another fight where Injector Band is amazing. His attacks are numerous and fast, so heal opportunities are very slim. If you have Pale Nails, then this fight becomes trivial. Just use Weave Light and spam Pale Nails whenever you can. That's all. I haven't mentioned it yet, but one of my favorite red tools is the Dealer's Drill, and this is the perfect place to use it. I mean, just look at that. Sorry about that. Thread storming both the head and butthole deals double damage as you would expect, and it also breaks the bouncy balls as a bonus. If you're finding it hard to dodge the tornado attack, then use the short dart skill to dash through the tornado. Just because you can only attack one of them in the entire fight, don't forget about the other guy's existence. He can end up dealing some serious damage if you're not paying attention. Equip Volt Filament with Shaman's Crest, and you can kill his crows with a single Silk Spear. Now that might sound underwhelming, but I personally have never died to the boss, but only the crows that he spawns. So focusing on them is the safest way to kill this boss. And honestly, Shaman's Crest is the best crest for this fight. It has incredible range, a good pogo, and it increases the skill damage. If you're having trouble with him, then you only need to worry about two punish windows. First, when he does the pillar attack, just get close and you can smack him a few times. Second, when he jumps in the air and does the aerial attack, stand right under him and smack him again. Really, if you just use your eyes and look at what he's doing, then you don't need to worry. I hate this guy as much as the Unravel, but by this time you probably have quite a lot of red tools. So my honest tip is to show this furry ant the middle finger and kill him with tool spam. Or if you don't mind taking it slow, then equip Pale Nails with Weave Light, and then just stall until you have the Pale Nails ready. Simple? While this is a really sad moment in the game, this boss itself is extremely frustrating and annoying. So, do you know what to do here? That's right, another tool spam. And he goes down very quickly. Just be a bit more mindful of dodging since he is strong. Like, he can beat your ass very easily. But like you can see in the footage, these tools are just too good against him. The true final boss, and definitely the hardest boss in the game. Now I'm sure that you can play this one extremely patiently and cautiously, and it's probably the wiser thing to do, but as someone who aspires to speedrun this game, here's the fastest way to kill this boss. Using thread storms whenever possible. The idea is to get under her whenever she does an aerial attack and use thread storm there to get the most damage. The best way to learn is to just go and watch a speedrun, and then you can just, practice. Remember to use Claw Line. Many players just forget about it during fights. It's the most important skill in this boss fight by far. For the second phase, you can use Conchflies and Wisfire Lanterns to do the work for you, but if you're not a coward, then go in there and just pull the heck out of her. I find this boss to be very similar to Elder Who in terms of how the fight goes. You dodge their attack, hit the boss once, and then the boss teleports. After that, the cycle repeats until he dies. This fight forces you to play slow, so use heavy hitting attacks like Silk Spears or Needle Strikes. I hate this boss more than anything in this game. She's like the fat crows, but 10 times worse. So here's how you beat her. Use Conchflies, Wisfire Lantern, Tax, and Polyp out, and just let them do the job. Your job is to poke her on the dashes, and when she's in the air, just don't fight. Trust me, just don't fight her, you don't want to break her controller. A very unique interaction with him is using the needle file. You can promise this advanced alchemy wish and take the needle file, which you can then use to extract his lifeblood. It takes only 4 extractions to kill him, and he can't heal that back. Even if you die and come back, he'll have less health depending on the number of extractions. I didn't even know this was real until I checked the wiki. Use the whole length of the arena to your advantage. You don't always get such huge arenas for bosses in this game, so don't hesitate to run around. Poking him is really easy and very effective, plus his attack telegraphs are quite noticeable, so shouldn't be much of a problem. This is one of those bosses that you don't like until you finally beat them. There isn't really a single OP build per se that's, very strong against her, but I have noticed that a more healing focused setup works well against this boss. You can damage tank her and keep attacking, then dip out and heal with multi-binder. Don't get greedy. You'll get opportunities to attack every time he pops out the floor or finishes his moves. Just rush to him and get some hits in and back out. Other than that, it's just good old Trobbio with a bit of purple and a little bit of depression. Stick to the edge of the arena to try to make him fall in the worms. It deals 3 to 4 damage per tick, which can sometimes do 40-50 damage as a whole. You can also dodge all of his attacks by staying over the edge, so who's the watcher at the edge now, bitch? And that was one unique tip for every Silksong boss available as of now. Let me know your own creative methods you use to kill these bosses, and also, while you're down there, make sure to subscribe. There's a lot of Silksong content on the way, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you later. Shaw!